Hey y'all, and thanks for coming through. I'm Star. Of course, this is AscendStar Tarot, and this is going to be today's energy for September the 5th, 2020, right? So, September the 5th, 2020, that is day number 9. So nines, how do we feel about the energy of nine? Nine is a great energy to have. Nine is definitely, um, you have one more step to go before this cycle is completed, before this cycle is finished. Nines are also, um, it's almost like a number of like universal oneness. Nines are is definitely a spiritual number. Um, Nine is a number of like many talents. Nines are very intuitive, so um, I feel like today is going to be a day of insight. It's almost a day for you to recognize crazy, so I want to say university. It's time for you to realize like just how universal you really are. Just how you fit in, like with this like great circle of life. It's like, like you're finding your place in life, right? And it's like you already know your place in life. But with this, but with this nine is basically putting you in the place to be able to achieve the vision or the goal that you see as yourself. Some of us have not quite gotten there yet, so we're definitely getting there, right? We have, first of all, we are still in our retrograde. The retrograde is still going on. It's still a 6 planet retrograde. Um, so Jupiter, this is going to be our last Saturday, right? With this Jupiter retrograde. And we know with the realignment series of retrograde, Jupiter is actually, although all of the planets um, have good energy about them, because they all do different things. Of everything that is in retrograde right now, Jupiter is the biggest. Why? Because Jupiter is all about your actual growth itself. It's like the it's like the emotional passion that gives you growth, right? And Jupiter is just basically saying, "Hey, it's time to grow." And then that's why it's shining light on all of those other planets, because those are things that you have to deal with inside of this growth, right? Um, but with this being the last Saturday, it's like it is time to focus on growing to your actual potential. It's shining light on what needs to be done for your actual potential. Like the moon right now, the moon today is in Aries. So with the moon being in Aries, and this Jupiter in retrograde, like really really shining, is basically saying, look, like these are the actions that you need to take. This is the drive. This is what needs to be driven. This is what you need to put your energy behind. Like that is what this Saturday is actually bringing to you. It's like those things are going to be revealed. What it is that we really need to be doing and how it is that we need to be doing it in order to achieve the goals that we want. Um, Now, of course, we're still in Virgo season, so that's all about thinking. That's all about, communication. That's all about networking. So maybe some of your actions that you need to be taking are networking, getting to know people, speaking to people that are already doing what it is that you dream to do. Um, I'm a I believe that there's no such thing as a original idea. I'm just gonna be honest. Um, I feel like we all do have epiphanies, but I don't feel like we're the only people that have those epiphanies. I believe in universal oneness. I believe that I'm one with you. I believe that I am one with nature. Um, and I feel like when there's an idea that needs to come out, like spirit presents the idea. Now, if you are tapped into the energy or the frequency of spirit, um, and please keep in mind, I use spirit interchangeably. Whatever you call the power that is higher than yourself, your divine, your source, that's what I'm referring to when I say spirit. Um, if you're on the wave with spirit, then you're going to be able to pick up and you're going to be able to go with that idea. That idea is going to go and it's going to ride with you. Um, Maybe even so more than someone that knows more about it than you do. But the thing is actually communicating, actually getting in contact with the people or the persons who will actually be able to help you with that. And of course, Saturday is brought to you by Saturn. So although um, Saturn itself is in retrograde right now as well. So that's overall we're dealing with the retrograde period, but then we have Saturday here. So it's like Saturn is always going to be in retrograde, right? Like every day of the week, every day we go through, it don't matter. Like Saturn is in retrograde. But when Saturn is in retrograde and then we fall on Saturn's day, that means that that energy is so powerful then, right? So we want to focus on what it is that we want so that we can achieve. It's like this Saturn retrograde is basically telling you like, hey, you are responsible for your own success and you are responsible for your own failure. So whatever work you do put in, you will see it. You will manifest based on the work that you put in. And if you don't put in any work, then you're not going to get anything back out of it. Okay? So you really, really want to be focusing on that. You want to be focusing on getting back to spirit, getting back to your actual nature. I know in the world, Saturday is like just a day to have fun. Like we've worked Monday through Friday. And come Saturday, we just want to sit down. We just want to enjoy life. We want to go and do everything that we're able to do. But it's like Spirit is saying, this is a Saturday. If this is what you really want to do, you have to buckle down. And the Page of Pentacles is saying that as well. It's like, it's time for your dreams and your desires to be manifested in the world, but you have to discipline yourself in order to get them, right? So the Page of Pentacles is somebody that actually is like a constant student. They're like building up their skills. They're getting up their knowledge. They are polite. They're practicing this self-discipline. They're really not a party animal. Like they are focused on what it is that they want to do. So with this Page of Pentacles is basically saying there's good news that's on the way, and it's good news that may be a change in your actual life. And this, it could be a change academic, it could be a change financial, it could also be, like just a change at home. Like maybe your diet is finally working. It's like it's time for it to be manifested on a like worldly platform, but you gotta trust spirit and you gotta discipline. You have to discipline your own spirit. With this Knight of Pentacles here, it's like it's the progress itself. It's like the good news, the hard work, the dedication. It's like building and it's growing, and like that's why that Knight of Pentacles is basically there, because now we have we have a welcomed movement. It's like you haven't been cutting any corners. You've been working hard. You've been putting in the work. Maybe you've been burning the midnight oil. I'm really getting a visual of the actual Eight of Pentacles. And I see you like working hard. It's like you're building your skills in order to do what it is that you want to do. And it's like when the news comes in, like although you're building in things, I don't think it's as excited as you thought it as exciting as you thought it would be. But it is definitely very exciting because I you're like getting to the point where like you can like piece together the things that are working out and the things that are working good for you. And that's always a good feeling to have. It's like it's steady. Like you can trust the incline. You can trust the momentum because there is work, there is sacrifice behind the momentum. And as long as you keep building and building and building, it gets better and buried and better. It's like your hard work is paying off. And you are finally able to see it. And it's like nobody can take it from you. like like nobody is gonna be able to take this from you. Like it's something you've been waiting for, like for the longest. Do you see how like the king, excuse me, not the king, the knight, like he's like guarding his whole everything that's vital to him, all of his vital organs, all of that stuff is hidden. So it's like nobody can take it. This is mine. Like this makes me whole. Like mine, mine, mine. Like that's what I hear. Um, so yeah. Now I just have to be honest with me seeing this here. There is definitely a possibility that someone finds out that they're pregnant today. Someone may be getting pregnant. So if you are not trying to get pregnant, I would say definitely protect yourself. Um, but yeah, definitely look out for the messages. Um, hmm. Okay, so I'm getting this message, so I have to say it. Um, everything that like really everything that looks great is not great. Something for you is it's like a mismatch. Like something isn't right. Something looks like it's supposed to be a part of your big picture, but it's not. It sticks out from everything else. I hope that makes sense to you. I hope that resonates. But these mismatch, it's like he has on mismatched socks. The Page of Pentacles. It's like something isn't matching up correctly. Something isn't quite as it seems. So please be on the lookout for that. Um, or it may be some news that you get. It's good news, but it's like, I got good news, but I got bad news. So it's kind of like you have to weigh it out. Um, but it definitely has something to do with the overall foundation of what it is that you're trying to do and what you're trying to accomplish. So I definitely hope that makes sense. If you have not yet, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, leave a comment. You do not want to miss tomorrow's energy.